Here is the Newquay line. It's actually almost totally hidden by undergrowth. So that is the tramway coming out from Luxulyan. Let's see if we can follow it in this direction towards the Viaduct and Aqueduct. Similar width to the lower tramway coming from Par. It's quite wet here now, kind of flooded. I try to think what it'd be like in the middle of winter. Let's go up on here. Really quite sinky. Still on the tramway now, heading back towards Par. See, it's a lot drier now and a bit more overgrown. I see a problem with drainage through the cutting. Pipeline. Up onto quite a high embankment here. Is this the viaduct coming? And the river's now gone. River's gone under. Have a look here. Underneath the tramway here, so you can get down to the stream. Treffry Viaduct Aqueduct. We do have a train coming up from Par. It's just left Par now, so it will be running up through the valley. Hopefully we can get there just before it comes through. That must be the water leats. That is a water leat then. So you've got the water leat is actually underneath the tramway. Looks like a water storage. Definitely have the sluice gate there, like. I guess they would have stored water in here which came over the leat. That would have held quite a lot of water in there. I think this is the only viaduct of its kind which contains a tramway and a water leat. Yeah, there's the leak coming from there, look, and then it can divert down into there. It's a real maze of little culverts. The culvert's running on this side now. It's back on the tramway here. And the culvert is now on the left. I think this is it now. This is the Treffry Viaduct and water leat. Let's have a look at this. The leat goes under, and there's another leat coming over here, look, going out through there. Where does it go? And it goes out through there. Oh, it goes down into a different place, look. We have leads running to various different works. Could actually hear the train then, so let's head out onto the viaduct. So the water leat is actually somewhere underneath. You wouldn't actually know it was there. And there is the line. Let's wait for the train to come up through. Across a small lane as well further down. Oh, you won't see it as well as the railway, I'm sure. You see it down there. It kind of makes sense if you need to take the water over via the leat, then just to double it up with the tramway and run it underneath. I guess it would be down in there, look. There's a stone here. We'll drop a stone in. Now it's actually dry. No water in there at all. As you can see, there's a triangle here. A triangle of lines. This one going up to a very large quarry, and that one going back down to Par. And what we're going to be doing is taking a diversion up to the quarry. There's the leat there. You can actually release it back down into the stream system. So let's see if we can go right the way up, and then we'll come back and join tramway down to Par. Is it clear like this all the way up, or does it become overgrown? I do not know.